Alright, this is numbers 1 through 8. It says that we are to label the following algebraic expressions as rational or irrational. Remember that when we're trying to do irrational, we want to answer those three questions. In other words, we are looking to decide if it's an irrational number, and I gave you the example of the three types. Pi any form, that non-terminating, non-repeating decimal, which we would recognize because it has the dot, dot, dot at the end. And then we also would have the one where it's the roots of those non-perfect squares, cubes, and so on. So non-perfect squares and so on. So what we're going to be doing on this is we're going to be asking those questions. If we have 3 square root of 47, just think about square root of 47. Do you know what it is? It is actually not anything that I can think of because it is a non-perfect square root. So because of that, it's this one right here, and this is an irrational number. So therefore, this has to be an irrational number. All right, we got the number 1/5. Is 1/5 pi? No. Does it have that dot, dot, dot to say it's non-terminating, non-repeating? No. Is that a square root or a root of a non-perfect number? No. So when we say no, 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 we know it's got to be rational. We do it again. Here we've got 0.33 repeating with the repeating bar. Is that pi? No. Is it a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal because we'd see it by the dot, dot, dot? No. Is it that square root, cube root of anything? No. So since it's no, 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 we've got a rational number. All right, this one here. Is it pi? No. Is it a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal shown by the dot, dot, dot? Look right here. There's that dot, dot, dot. So the answer is yes to this. It's got to be an irrational number. On this one, you want to say, is there a number times itself, because that's the root of 3 that gives me 512. And actually there is. That is equal to the number 8. So is that pi? No. Is it a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal seen by the dot, dot, dot? No. Is it that square root, cube root, and so on? No. So since it's no, 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 we know this has to be rational. All right, on this one, we see pi minus 10 pi minus 1. Is it pi? Yes. If it's a yes, it's an irrational number. On this one, if we went ahead and we simplified this, because we want to make sure we know what that is, and we do 20, and that would be equal to 4 times 5, and then 4 would be 2 times 2. So inside we would have 2 times 5, and look, we've got a pair. We pull it out, that makes 2 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 5. What's that equal to? 0. So is that pi? No. Is it a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal shown by the dot, dot, dot? No. Is it a square root, cube root of a non-perfect number? No. So it's no, 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 which means this has to be a rational number. And then finally here, 6.28. Is that pi? No. Is it a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal by the dot, dot, dot? No. And is it a root of a non-perfect square, cube root, anything like that? No. So the answer is no for each of those, which means we're dealing with a rational number.